Hello YouTube, welcome back to the Every Closet. My name is Ethan and along with my partner Stephanie, we are two full-time resellers of used clothing on places like Poshmark and eBay. Today's video is just going to be a quick little ship with me and what sold. So we have 19 sales from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. 10 were Poshmark Canada, 8 on Poshmark US, and 1 on eBay. So I'd say that's a pretty average kind of 3-day period for us now. And yeah, Steph's just really busy listing. I have to ship anyway, and we should make some content. So here's some content.
So I'm just going to show you our whole shipping process from start to finish. You can see here that we have a Rollo label printer. We love our Rollo. You can use basically any label paper with a Rollo and it doesn't use any ink, so that is awesome. And you can see that I am just writing a brief description of the item as well as the item location in our inventory system on the back of each label, so it's really easy to find later and make sure I don't get labels mixed up. If you are curious about our inventory system and how we have things numbered and sorted and how the process works from photographing to storage, I will leave a link to our inventory system video down below. Because most of the things in the inventory system have a SKU number, I will just write the color of the item and the SKU number on the back. Anything that is hanging in our main closet or consignment, I write a little bit more detail just to make sure I grab the right item. Now a quick trip to the storage unit to grab everything from the backs of the labels. 1, 2, 3, movie magic, time to go home. Okay, so first up is this blue new with tags La Senza bra that we got in a $10 bag. So it was about $1 in total, maybe 50 cents for cost of goods, and we sold it on the US Closet for $21. And that was pretty cool. Next up is the first consignment item that we sold in this period. So this is a black Wilfred dress that we sold for $25. And because that was consignment, we had no money in it, but we will be paying 50% of the profits to our consignment client. Next up is another little black Aritzia dress from the same consignment client. This one was new with tag Sunday Best that sold for $23 on the US Closet. And yeah, very happy to be splitting 50% of the profit with that same consignment client who gives us a bunch of great stuff. Next up is a pair of Spanx jeans that we bought at a consignment store for 12 Canadian dollars, and they sold on the US Closet for 40 US dollars. Good profit there. Our benchmark for sourcing items these days is we want to be able to make a minimum of 25 Canadian dollars in profit, so that hits that, which is good. The next sale were these Samantha Pleat linen pants that sold for $54. We paid $12 at a consignment store. They sold in under 2 days with an entire pocket flap missing, which is amazing. And again, that was the US Closet. Next up is a new with tag silver icing black blouse top in EU size 38. It was new with tags, and this came to us from a consignment client. Silver icing, if you don't know, think like Shine or Sheen, but a little bit nicer, so just an online retailer. The next sale were these Tentry pants joggers that we paid 7 Canadian dollars at Value Village during their 30% off sale. So 30% off 7, and they sold there for 30 US dollars, which is awesome. Great profit. Love to see it. We love Tentry here at the Every Closet. And yeah. Next up were these women's size 8 Keen hiking boots. They were waterproof, like trekking boots, and they were in fantastic condition. So that's about what we were expecting they would go for. They were 22 Canadian dollars at a thrift store, and they were 50% off of that actually. So about 11 bucks, and a huge, great profit. Keep an eye out for Keen if the price is right. Next up were these strappy 7.5 Sam Edelman heels. So these sold on eBay for $35, and we got these at the bins actually, our one and only bins trip in Everett, Washington. So our cost of goods was quite low for these, and we were happy with 35 because they actually had some wear on the back. And yeah, it was a good profit. You'll see here that for our eBay sale, particularly shoes, we always try to package them in boxes. So this went in a USPS medium flat rate box. I do find that flat rate boxes are sometimes a little bit cheaper because with eBay you're buying the shipping through eBay. So keep an eye out for flat rate boxes and if they can save you a few bucks. Okay, now on to the Canada sales. So the first one was a two-piece bundle, the Gil Santucci or Jill Santucci, which we bought for $6 at a 30% off Value Village sale. And then the Soya Concept top there was a consignment client's item. So nice bundle there where we're happy to see those items go, and we'll be splitting the Soya Concept portion of that bundle with the consignment client who gave us that. And it went, as you can see, for $56. That was a nice offer to receive. The next sale on Canada was this Burgundy Roots cowl neck pullover, and it went for 15 Canadian dollars. This came to us from one of our lovely consignment clients, so we will be splitting 50% of the profit on this with the consignment client who gave us it. And being from Canada, we pick up and find a lot of roots. It does usually tend to do better on our US closet, so especially if you have cross-border closets, consider roots because it might do better there. The next item was this plain gray V-neck sweater by Vero Moda, and it sold for 13 Canadian dollars. This is something that we likely wouldn't pick up normally because, as you can see there, the profits just aren't very much. But this came to us from one of our consignment clients who gave us a bunch of great stuff. So especially if you are considering taking on consignment clients, it is usually worth it to take on some of the less valuable things if they are giving you lots of stuff that is more worth your time. So we are happy to list this and sell it. The next sale on Canada was this heathered pink Athleta dress, and Athleta usually does pretty well for us, and it's worth picking up if the price is right. For this dress, we paid about $10 at Value Village after accounting for the 30% off that we got during a 30% off sale. So, yeah, we were happy to see that go for 49 Canadian dollars. It's about what we would expect for something like this. Like it was a pretty substantial and cool piece. So yeah, happy to go. And it was in a great size, in size XL. The next sale was a $60 bundle. It was two pieces, a Lululemon long sleeve Swiftly Tech that was like a black into gray ombre, and a TNA cozy fleece pullover. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I think that this person got a stellar deal from us. But at the same time, we are here to sell things, and the TNA hoodie was given to us as a donation from a family member, and the Swiftly Tech we got for like $8 or something at a consignment store. It was really cheap, so we didn't have much money in this bundle. So we were happy to see it go for 60. The next sale was this kind of tie-dye Obey hoodie. We got this from Value Village for $7 and it sold for 30 Canadian dollars. So we didn't quite make the $25 in profit that we're looking for on every pickup, um, but we made about 20 after accounting for Posh fees, maybe just under that. So it was a bit of a miss, but at the same time, we definitely did better than just breaking even on it. So we were happy to take their offer, especially because we're looking to kick off Q4 right, make a bunch of sales, make a bunch of money. Am I right? Okay, the next sale on Canada were these new with tags Hudson jeans. They were bootcut jeans in size 28, and we picked them up at a consignment store for 15 Canadian dollars, and we turned that 15 Canadian dollars into 65 Canadian dollars, which is a definite win in my books. I keep an eye out for, especially like new with tags jeans are almost always a no-brainer. If they're not like Uniqlo, H&M, super skinny, the size isn't way too small, or as long as they're cheap, they're new with tags, people will want them. I say get them. Next up is this blue Old Navy puffer jacket in size medium. We have had this forever, so we're happy to see it finally leaving the closet. Makes sense. It was waiting for fall winter to come back around, but it sold for 14 Canadian dollars, and we got this in a $10 bag, so our cost of goods would have worked out to around $1 or so Canadian. So it decent profit. We would kind of hope most puffer jackets would go for more, but again, this is not the kind of thing that we ever would have picked up at the consignment or thrift store. So just happy to see it leave and give us some money. Yay. Next, we sold these faux suede blue Shelley's London block heel Chelsea boots in a size 8. These came to us from a consignment client, and so we will be splitting 50% of the profit on these with that consignment client. These are in great condition, but Shelley's London just isn't a brand that demands particularly much, so we were just happy to see these go and make some money that we can add to our payout for our consignment client. Moving right along, the next sale was 5 items, 3 shirts, a book, and a vest. These items all came either from $10 bags or straight out of Steph's closet, so our cost of goods in these items was pretty low. And if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say $10 bags, I will leave a link to that video in the description where we talk about sourcing in our $10 bag strategy. But yeah, just having $1 to $2 in the shirts and the vest made their buyer's $55 offer more than reasonable, and we will happily send them these items. So that's what we do. People buy things, we send them. It's a good time. Yikes. Okay, well, that closes out the little ship with me, and I hope you liked it. If you did, hit like, hit subscribe down below, and we will see you in the next video, which I think is going to be a Bolo Alphabet video. So if you haven't checked out the Bolo Alphabet yet, I will leave a link to that down below as well, and have yourself an awesome day. Bye for now.